money is starting to build up for Virtus.pro. Double op setup will remain once again. And yeah, that sort of one and done round really does hurt you when it comes to economy. Snacks will miss the opener. It's a much faster play, at least from Glow. The rest of the team fairly passive. He's just trying to make some noise on his own. Somewhat disjointed strategy, hoping that he can maybe open something up. Now the rest of the team join him, but they're being slaughtered one by one. Pasha's come to life in this round. 3 kills with the AWP, and Zyme a bit late to the party and will have to exit as well. 9-1, Virtus.pro utterly dominant, and MVP are going to take themselves a pause. Tactical, of course.
But with the AWP, we've seen an improvement. He's going to drop Neo now. It's a one-on-one, and Pasha, the man who struggled for Virtus.pro just yesterday, has to try and clutch this out. Smokes the bomb, but the smoke has missed its mark. He's going to hop on the defuses, sticking it, and HSK comes in from behind. He gets off the defuse. Pasha,
he doesn't know.
Pasha's, what's happening? What is going on? Oh no! Oh, Papa, no! Bomb gets dropped. That's what you're going to see some problems emerge, especially if MVP don't pick up the pace. Solo does manage to find Neo. Now it's a 2-on-2. Neo's going to be left scratching his head as to how Solo got there. Bomb has been planted. Pasha and Bialy to make their way in. Solo's got aggressive into connector. It's all on Pasha. 1 versus 2. Solo, here's the footstep. Actually going to incendiary him off. This now leaves him to take the fight with Zeph.
I don't think he knew where the bomb was.
Yeah, he didn't know the bomb was there. Zeph flashes out. Pasha's just going to wait. Taps the defuse. Zeph takes the peek. Pasha finds the first. He's going to keep holding it. Solo peeks in as well. Shuts him down, and that will be a 3rd round for MVP.
Yeah, at least giving themselves a little bit of a lifeline towards the end of that. And Molotov will be in. A second Molotov just going to start the cookery show that is Zeph's position in Pop Dog. Solo looking to try and push around the edge of that smoke. Mihu will find the opener. Both players now watching towards that smoke. Will deny more, and already HSK tag low. Mihu gets his 3rd kill of the round. Finally, the awakening of the young talent in Virtus.pro, leaving just Zeph and Glow remaining. Such a critical round, as well as they'll only have 1900 into the next. This could be the beginning of the end for MVP, unless these 2 players can step up big than what he did previously, but he's lost a teammate, so not really that valuable an upgrade. CT side, actually playing 2 over towards the arch side, but there's the entry. Sign goes pushing. Zeph through the smoke, tries to find more. In fact, it's Bialy with the UMP to pick up 2 instead, leaving it onto 1. Zion with the bomb peeks in. And now, while HSK is left in an impossible scenario, 4 players to find, bomb in the control of the CTs, and of course it drops forward as well, so it's now gone around the corner. Him peeking into this angle is going to leave him with nothing he can do, and Snacks will be waiting. Quick bounce back from Virtus.pro after losing just 1 round. Yeah, I think he was fairly decent at Cobble yesterday as well. I'm not sure like if Inferno is going to be one of the stronger maps for him. Because he didn't actually play that well on Train earlier though, I think that was actually a very good map for Kingwin. So.
I get the impression that right now VP like taking the time to try and figure out their map pool again, because for the longest time they just didn't have one.
Yeah, at the same time it's sort of like in this matchup you're not really going to learn too much, other than if they lose you'd be like, okay, this isn't a good map for us. That's all you can really take.
That's a good way of figuring it out, right? Like.
Yeah, but it's not going to teach them much.
No,
They'll be like,
true.
okay, but this, like, you want to test maps that you actually think could go well. I suppose that this is one of the ones in there because they don't want to have too many vetoes. They're still going back to sort of vetoing out Cash, which has always been a sort of problem child for VP, even when they had one of the sort of deepest map pools.
The economy of VP damaged. We're going to be relying on Pasha here to try and do the damage. Let's not forget, this is MVP's map pick. They should be feeling confident on it, and they are looking good right now on this T side. Pasha's opened up with a frag downrange onto Glow. But he has been tagged in the process. switch out onto Zeph. Bialy is going to fall now. It all rests on the shoulders of Neo. Inside this B-bomb site, trying to buy some time. He's able to find one. Almost a second as he tags Zeph down at 24 HP. In through the smoke, Zeph. 3 frags. It's Snax left 1 versus 3. AK on his back. He will look to try and save. And MVP, they're going to take the lead.
Interesting to me that they are now playing much more passive. It was sort of the aggressive peaks the Snax was taking that actually seemed to work very, very well on Train. Interestingly, we've always had a reverse version of like Bogdan's Law, which is the player that gets tagged is given the AWP to the player that is no longer tagged. Maybe the law wasn't quite translated properly or something along those lines, but Bogdan will not be happy. Either way, we are going to have the push in. Zeph manages the first. Neo doing work with that AWP, but has a lot more left to do. Gets the second as well. Pushing back in, looking to get rid of him, but he takes 3. Big round from Neo to make this possible for Virtus.pro. The bomb is going to be going down. There's a man coming round on the flank. The only thing that could stop them is the Molotovs. They're about to be thrown in by this T side. The gamble from the CT side is perfect, so is the pop flash as well. They run in, a second comes as they do even more damage, but they've only managed to get 1 kill. Still surviving in the site. Zayn will find another one. Make that 2 for him. A third comes in for Solo as well, leaving just the biceps remaining. What can he do with an AWP? Not enough. A stack, a gamble, and MVP have taken themselves a 14th round from absolutely nothing. And
he shuts down Zayn. Glow's there to trade. Solo's in with 1 more, and suddenly things get interesting. Glow's dropped down into the pit. He has to try and hold on to the site, and he's going to find Snax. It's all on Mihu. 1 versus 1 with HSK. The new kid on the block for VP. Now the one that will decide whether or not they deny MVP the map point. He's going to start to wrap round. The timing means he just misses HSK. HSK clears out the site, has so many angles to keep an eye on. And Mihu, he's going to get the timing, peeks into it. He misses the opening spray, but then he's able to find it eventually. All picked up, a 3K from Mihu, and a 9th round for Virtus. Locks down Banana. The AWP in this position so incredibly strong. Frees up the extra man for the rotation into the A-bomb site, and now it means that VP, they're going to be walking into the more stacked of the 2 sites here. But it looks like it is all going to be a fake. Neo still yet to leave. Relying on the flash from Bialy to force HSK back. Flash going to go in. It hits the mark. HSK misses the shot. Now he has to form a hasty retreat. Drops the smoke. That's going to leave them with like 10 seconds if they wait for it to fade, so they're going to have to go through. They boost up Solo. They have to check for this. The smoke goes down, but it hasn't bloomed yet. Mihu falls. The bomb's been dropped, and Solo's doing damage. HSK now wrapped around, able to find 1. Falls on back. VP. HSK's tearing them apart. Snax is 1 versus 5. There's no way he gets this done. And Solo and HSK between them. Zeph, he has to find this frag. Mihu's positioning is massive. They're going to just miss each other. They're not looking at one another. And Mihu's been allowed to slip on by into library. There should be no way he's here. No one from MVP has a clue. Zeph's going to go walking right into him. Mihu's in with their 2nd frag. Wants to try and make it 3, but Glow's able to trade. And now it's Glow and HSK to make a stand. Glow, he's in with a 2nd. HSK from the pits jumps around. Snax is left 1v2 with 25 seconds left. HSK has to buy time. The bomb's out in the open. Snax has to go for it. Doesn't know where the 2nd man is. He's crept on up. Solo's over it short. Snax takes the fight with the first. Now going to go peeking into HSK. Spots the head, and Snax is going to do it! 1 versus 2. He locks in a 16th round for VP.
You know, one of these sites is going to come under bombardment from the Korean side. The question is, who is going to have to make that hero play?
Well, Neo's already going to start rotating around. There's 40 seconds. As he falls on B, that is it. The play's going to come in towards B, and Snax is left 1 versus 4 with players lurking in either direction for him to try and contend with. We've seen some fantastic clutches from this man. But right now, I think even if you looked at him at the peak of his career, this is a clutch that just seems impossible. Solo's waiting in mid. Solo is going to get dropped. He's made it a 1v3. Bomb's going to go down. HSK pushing aggressively around Speedway and Snacks. He's going to sneak on by. They don't have the information that Snacks is here. He's going to spot HSK. That's one man dealt with, but Zeph in the corner. He'll finish it off. MVP. Gains so much ground and has so much information on the back of this. He can come in fast on the lurk as well. So they do get control of platform. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw the gun away. When I say platform, I'm in ramp, obviously. Neo does lie in wait. Smoke goes down to the bomb plant, can come in. Neo's able to find it, though. Even through the smoke, times ran low, and Pasha, he's on a third. He's looking fantastic right now. It's all on Glow, and while he's been good, he's not good enough to beat Pasha in that fight. VP going to be...
It will be spotted by Neo, so they at least have the information this time. And there is Zayn. They clearly had no idea that he's managed to drop down. Catches a first, looks for a second, but Bialy will be there to trade. Still, T-side with the man advantage here. Solo from behind catches Bialy as well. Snacks. I think he wanted a knife there. And Mihu gets another. The bomb will be dropped. Somehow swings and roundabouts here with onto the 1v1 it goes. Mihu versus Zeph. Peeking back in from above, and Mihu will win it back. 2 versus 4 for Snacks and Mihu. But they will keep the streak going. Another tactical pause. How many? Is that 3 already? Around that smoke. Looks to try and drop into the vents. That's exactly what he would do. However, he will be heard by Solo. And the game has been given away. They are trying to be edging towards this B site already. Rotation will be in from Glow. Only has an MP9, so not the ideal weapon at range, but then again, neither is a P250. And Solo just looks to close this round. Neo, the man who managed to snuck through, is going to be the only one left alive. Can he even take one? Yes, he can. He gets rid of Solo. Will they retrieve the rifle? Yeah, so really no problems.
Didn't expect to do too well at the event.
No, yeah, no doubt.
For VP, this is one that was a must-win. So the worse the situation gets, the harder it's going to become to recover, because in the back of your head, that's just going to be eating you up. The fact that you should be beating this team, and you're going to focus on the rounds where tiny differences, you know, small things could have changed, small mistakes that, you know, maybe were capitalized on by MVP. Snacks, though, he's clearly had enough. He's opened up with 2, locked down the A-bomb site. And very quickly, it's 3 versus 4. The bomb plant will come in. Now, this is one thing we were saying. VP, they're a team that are good when it comes to the resilience. They may have lost one in. HSK holds down the middle of the site. MVP, they have the man advantage. Virtus.pro, it's do or die. 2 versus 3. Bomb planted down on the B-bomb site. Neo and Bialy to try and see them through. Molotov goes out, but already Solo's past it. Neo's left in a 1v2. The crossfire's there, and Solo finds it. MVP, they're going to reach match point. Oh, they're going to be going round each other. Neo doesn't spot him. Bialy's going to think it's clear, but Bialy picks the frag up. And now Neo pounces into action. HSK's gone down as well. Zeph and Solo in a 2-on-2.
The crossing over there just worked out perfectly for VP. They now look to edge their way on towards this B site. Zeph is going to be waiting just in case they come back up the ramp, and Solo is going to be the only defender of this site. He's got a decent position to sneak back in. Bialy may actually be facing the wrong way, and that could be absolutely perfect, but he doesn't quite catch him. Goes for the spray, can't find anything, and Neo takes his head off. Leaves it all onto Zeph. Coming back around. Looking to push here. Neo is just around the corner, but he's got to make a sound. He's got to open the doors. He needs to get his running shoes on, as that bomb has been ticking for quite a while. Neo around the corner, spots Bialy, and they take it to overtime. It was 1 round in 11 for Virtus.pro.
Delay this push. As he holds, they're going to go pushing through their own smokes. Starting to creep on in, and Snacks, he's got no idea. He starts to work his way round. They're not ready for this. No one's keeping an eye on it. Snacks could do some serious damage here.
And as he emerges from behind, Snacks is in with 1, 2. Wants to try and get a couple more. Has to fall back for the reload. Snacks is on 3. And he's decimated the outside play. Finally going to get shut down. Now Pasha chimes in with 1. And that'll be the round away of VP. That's a confidence booster for Snacks. They're not out of this one just yet.
Things are a little bit difficult already. Lots of nades going to be thrown in. They're going to try and take this out of control once more. Bialy this time will be looking to switch up his position. Actually, there's a bit of a gap in the smoke, but they're going to go close. They're going to try and utilize that. Snacks round the corner, spots the first, sprays away. 2 players to find. He lines them up, but already 2 have come back in return, pushing back onto the site once again. Pasha from above needs to do the damage. Snacks.